Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin.
I think the 90-day, the last resort therapists embarrassed themselves. Their behavior shocked me. After watching the 90-day, the last resort tell-all, it's clear to me that the therapists embarrassed themselves. 90-day, the last resort season 2 just finished airing, and included 6 90-day fiancé franchise couples at crossroads in their relationships/marriages. Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein, Stacy Silva and Florian Sukic, Ariella Weinberg and Biniam Schreiber, Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina, Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra, and Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo participated in the 3-week-long group and individual therapy resort. Season 2 was filmed in March 2024, and the tell-all was filmed in January 2025. From what I saw, the last resort's point was lost on a lot of the couples, and I feel like most ended in worse places than when they started. The group participated in challenges, exercises, and talking therapy sessions to get to the root of what was wrong in their connections with their partners. Only Brandon and Julia truly came out of the experience as a stronger couple. The therapists showed up to the tell-all, and I think they made themselves look bad. The therapist that I took the most issue with was sex therapist Reba Corinne Thomas. After the last resort season 2 started airing, I saw troubling accusations about Reba's actual credentials as a therapist. Per Reba's LinkedIn profile, she is not even a therapist. She describes herself as a celebrity sexuality educator, entertainer, and entrepreneur, with a degree in PR. I found that extremely alarming off the bat, but my opinion of Reba got worse and her tell-all behavior sealed my opinion of her. Reba worked the most with Natalie and Josh and Gino and Jasmine during the season. With Natalie and Josh, Reba pushed them to do a sexual syrup exercise in which Natalie was supposed to apply it to Josh and lick it off, and Josh declined because he wasn't comfortable. That sent Natalie into a tailspin that Reba did nothing to mitigate. In fact, she left the room. Reba continued to push the narrative that intimacy was a problem in Natalie and Josh's relationship, when they had much bigger issues Reba didn't address. Then, Reba really rubbed me the wrong way by introducing Jasmine to the idea of an open marriage, because Reba had one herself, when Jasmine and Gino were in no place to entertain that idea. On Reba's suggestion about the open marriage idea as a whole, Jasmine forced Gino, via an ultimatum, to get him to agree to the open marriage with Matt Brownies, a man she already had a connection with from the gym. Come the tell-all, Jasmine showed up pregnant with Matt's baby while still married to Gino. When the therapists were brought on the tell-all stage to address the couples and outcomes, I believe Reba totally discredited herself and took no accountability for how Gino and Jasmine ended up. Tell-all host Sean Robinson asked the therapists if they were surprised about where Gino and Jasmine were. Reba said she was not surprised by the end result of how their open marriage turned out, which shocked me. Since the open marriage idea was at Reba's behest, I felt she was overly flippant about such a serious outcome. I don't think Reba had any right to suggest the idea in the first place, given that Gino and Jasmine were in a bad place. Moreover, Reba was totally unsupportive of Gino when he relayed at the tell-all that he felt uninformed. Josh and Florian also pushed that narrative that Reba's pushing of the open marriage didn't fit Gino and Jasmine's circumstances. Jasmine sided with Reba, and Ariella agreed, which I saw Reba run with, and make a snide remark, which I found totally unsavory. Florian not only came for Reba, but he also called out Dr. Janie Lacey. When Florian was in the hot seat, Dr. Lacey said Florian and Stacy fell into a parent/child role a lot. Dr. Lacey let herself get bulldozed by Florian, who discredited Dr. Lacey's ability to give advice. I saw the exchange as not a good look for Dr. Lacey, who I thought lost her authority due to her bad reading on what approach she should have taken. While I thought Florian's reaction and insults of Dr. Lacey were a bit extreme, I don't think he was wrong since Dr. Lacey did not help his marriage. After Florian came for Reba and Dr. Lacey, therapist James Kelleher tried to step in and get through to Florian, but James came off as totally condescending, causing Florian to spiral even more. Furthermore, driving my disdain home for Reba, she told Florian during the heated exchange to put some energy into your marriage, which came off to me as catty and unprofessional. Regarding how James responded to Natalie and Josh's relationship state, I thought he said all the things he should have said to them during therapy. James was wholly ineffective and came off during the tell-all as resentful towards particular cast because they felt the therapists didn't do a good job at the resort. I think the choice of therapists for 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 was a mess. Not only did their therapy approaches during the resort turn out to be ineffective and off-base, but their tell-all attitudes of unaccountability and finger-pointing themselves earned them a badge of embarrassment. Given the poor nature of their counseling and the sour places they ended on during the tell-all, it wouldn't be wise for any of the three of them to come back for Season 3.